she loved it actually. It was a 10 out of 10 for her, which blew me away with all the violence and going on. So fellas, you could take your ladies to go see this. It's a cool little date night movie. There's a love story wrapped around all this gory violence, something for every couple. All right. Welcome back to my Face Movie fans. I hope you guys and girls are having a great day out there. Got an interesting film to talk about with you, rather divisive one, actually. We're talking The Crow, 2024 remake, reimagining of the 1994 cult classic that I was alive for when it came out. I was actually 18 years old when that movie came out. Time flies, guys and girls, so don't waste it. Go out with your person and see as many of these movies as you can together in theaters and just enjoy it. Tomorrow is not promised. All right, that was a little heavy, but with that public service announcement out of the way, let's get into what I thought about this movie. Like a lot of you, when I saw the trailer a few months ago, I was not particularly excited. I didn't like what they were doing with the character design of Eric Draven. The character design is so iconic. So fast forward to Friday morning, my wife and I went to go check this out. And I actually really liked it. The movie's good, like really good. Of course, this is my opinion. I did have low expectations going in. I will say that what I think is rubbing people the wrong way is the slow burn nature of the movie. That's not what the original did. The original kind of gets you right into it, and everything's done through flashbacks. In this version, we still have the flashback mechanic, but it's more about what Shelley's got going on, what leads to everything happening. Yeah, it's a slow burn. It takes a while to get going. I didn't watch my clock, but I got to guess at least 30, 40 minutes before we actually even get to the tragic moment that inevitably has to happen. So watching these kids find their person in one another and fall in love is not what I went to go see, but yeah, I thought it was entertaining. It actually makes that tragic loss hit a little harder, and you definitely feel that pain that Eric's going through a little harder. And I will say the villains, they're not the crazy, over-the-top characters or caricatures that the original movie had. 1010, Fun Boy, I don't remember the other guys' names. But it's totally different. These villains are more like elites, like high-ranking members of society that just have this duality going on where they work for this really evil person/entity. Much cooler than the 94 version where the guy had the long hair. I can't even take that guy seriously with that look. But anyway, moving on. It takes a while for things to get going, but once we get to what we came to see, the vengeance, I think the film did a great job with those action scenes. The fights in this are really dirty, sloppy, bloody, messy affairs. They're not neat, clinical, stylized action pieces like John Wick. So definitely don't go into this thinking it's going to be John Wick. I say the fight scenes have more in line with maybe a history of violence. It's just really dirty, messy. Two grown men fighting naked, just how that would look. There's no naked men fighting into The Crow, thank God. But anyway, moving on. Now, the finale in the movie, I didn't love it. It's a 1v1 between the Crow and the big bad of the film. It's just not really clear what's going on in that fight. We know that the bad guy wants something from the Crow. We kind of have an idea, but it's never really explicitly spelled out how it would work. And, something happens and it's just like, well, did it work? Like, what's happening? And that's not really ever really explained. So I think it kind of ends the film kind of on like a thud instead of the bang that it should have been. So with that in mind, I still really enjoyed the film, and I'm going to go ahead and give it my score now. I thought the film was a solid 7.5, 8. It was really good, better than it had any business being, in my opinion. I thought, man, this is not going to do well. I thought it was a good, fun movie. It's really gory and violent. But yeah, to kind of wrap things up, I thought the acting was well done. It's definitely fun to watch these kids fall in love. It's a good time. I will cherish the memory of seeing this with my person, which was my wife. She loved it, actually. It was a 10 out of 10 for her, which blew me away with all the violence and going on. So fellas, you could take your ladies to go see this. It's a cool little date night movie. There's a love story wrapped around all this gory violence, something for every couple. So if you somehow made it this far into the video, I can't thank you enough watching this old guy ramble on about a movie that a lot of people don't really like. But I enjoyed it quite a bit. If you were somehow entertained by any of this, consider giving me a like. It does help YouTube push this video out to more viewers to help my channel grow. At the time of this recording, I've made it to 15 subscribers. I love each and every one of you guys and girls. I can't thank you enough. If you would like to come back and hang out for the next discussion, make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell so you can come hang out with us again. That's been my few minutes with it. You guys and girls stay safe. Till next time. Bye.